All right, yeah, so sharp.
All right, so let's start off in a monthly. Just to have a quick look of what was happening monthly. Right.
Those two highs.
Those two highs were taken, and so in market labas want to market ya 10 la here. So we can say the market for now, the order test for these past few months, it has been bearish. Right, so let's focus on these previous 3 months. It's time it's time charts won't get out before the time runs out. So we can mark that low. Let's mark this previous month's high like this, or let's just check this one. But we have to note within this monthly, it did not take out this month's low. So we've just marked out this. Let's just check out, let's just mark these ones. So we can indicate that is our previous month high.
This was the yearly low, and was.
Yeah.
Lately, previous month.
Which one?
And you wanna lady
Long May and
if I can annotate.
All right, so your December, January. The year okay, I get this one lay until this one.
The previous one. Lily rate, lily bearish.
Yeah, one.
Yes.
Let me mark it also. Well, so smuggle previous year. This one.
That's the yearly low.
This is our open yearly low lay. All right, let's go which year inje. All right, let's go to our weekly. Right.
That was last week's high.
So that's last week's high, and also it is our previous monthly high. But we generally know it trended, it was majorly going down. For now, it was generally going down, so we might need to be bearish just for now. Okay, just say we're bearish because we're just going down.
But
right.
Before we can move further, I'm not sure if I can annotate here. I'm going to put an annotation.
You should be able to annotate. Before then, that will annotate. Are you on the path?
Okay, nice. Annotate. Okay, nice. And Jabona, you said this is an order block, and you could say that. And
which one?
La. Because it's the last candle before this bearish move. Before this bearish move here.
No. That's not a clean order block, Len.
Because
that's not a clean order block.
Because we didn't break this low.
It never broke this low.
This low, sorry, this low.
Yes. That's one. And two, this week is nullifying this order block. So now for order block, rather take this one, this you can mark now if this one, this you rather mark this, provided it what where are my arrows? Provided this it come and broken that, you can take this weak candle than this one, because this is the high and the low enkulu yakhona. Leli aliyenzi ukuthatha because of this.
Of week lelo.
That week you can't even order block ule liquidity phezulu.
Okay.
This is an area of liquidity. This is area of liquidity. So the market may decide to reach for that liquidity. When you place the trade akho, then decide which higher uzabona if ungasiya ku lower time frame, it will mark for you. It will show you which so this is our this is the yearly low, and this is our yearly low. So this is a previous week low. That is one count. Right, let's go to the lower time frame. Let's go with daily and see what it gives us. Right. Right, on daily we are bullish. Aren't you? This song?
Yes. So we've just
so
created
now,
a change of character.
Yes. So lapha this order block leli ungalithatha leli. This one. Do you agree? Siyavumela na order block leli.
Yeah, is it because it broke a low lapha le?
Yes.
It broke this low here.
Yes, this one. Exactly. That one. Also, the other thing on this order block, there's this volume balance lay.
Okay, I see. But
there's this volume balance.
ngembuze khonapho ku volume imbalance. Anjabona ukuthi there was that volume imbalance, and then the week came and closed and hit that, then it came down. So what do you say about that, since it has already kind of like been taken out?
From my experience, the volume imbalance has to be closed by full body on that time frame. Like from what I've seen, most of the times, this full body on this time frame close that imbalance. And so ungabona even lapha la market yabuya week, but it came back, left a week, came back, left another week, but came back, closed above it.
Okay.
So if volume balance on that particular time frame, it has to leave the volume balance completely closed.
Right.
So I mean, that's why I usually consider lower, but it's not as strong. I go strong, but I consider it because one is in line within order block volume balance. I will have FVG lab, of course, but this volume balance is very good.
Okay. So we just wait for the market to close above that volume.
Yes, it might close above that volume. So singacheka lakathi esikhonapha la which market it created another volume balance. It did an opening gap. Lapha. Right, you can mark that volume imbalance lay. This is T1 volume imbalance. So the expectation is the market may go up, but it will have to come back and close that imbalance. Right. So far from there, do you have anything often you contributed before you go to H4?
I know. Things that you already know, I know.
All right. So here we'll go to H4. Right. Let's see H4. All right. This is H4. From the look of things, we have got a change of character here, but we change the character from a zone, so a key zone. And you have only a change of character, Leila. This is the change of character to down there. But I mean, I don't consider these ones because this is not coming from a key zone. A key zone can be this one or this one. So I would like to see a change of character coming from this. Would we get in there, then change of character from there?
Also taking out the high of the week of last week.
The high of, yes. So as far as I'm concerned, I think this market value is going to continue going up. It might just be inducement. With the very last week, it was just an error and matter of just inducing abantu. So you also note ukuthi here, you can mark out this one if you want. This was inducement lay.
Inducement OP.
The market was going down, but they shot up to entice some buyers, and they trapped them there. Then they continued going down. So this be inducement yakole. So you can mark that one. So in market, it might not go down before it hits this inducement lay. It has to go down into and take out that inducement. That inducement liana and tap into that order block or into that volume imbalance lay. This guy volume imbalance. You see my range. Then this one is our daily order block lay. So D1 or B. Right. Singaya ku H1.
And I would take up your later, so kona kubhala ukuthi D1 HL ukuze.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, sesingahamba kula litho.
H1. All right. This is H1. Right. So Friday, this was Friday, market yavalala. Today it opened there. So if you can check still, look at the gap, look. We still have a gap. So if the market continues going up, up, we'll know that the market is gonna come down and close that small gap. I mean, for now, I think this thing, whatever the case, is still gonna go higher. Leli order block, leli, it's really tight, of course, but usually alincedi kangaka because we've got too much liquidity up there. So if you want to mark it out.
Actually, go zone sharp.
Yeah, it's not really in the key zone here to see Funai. It's not really quite good, but we can just mark it in Jawupela.
What price would do when it gets to a certain area?
So mark it like that. But now we're expecting a market here to go higher into there or into there. Then from there, we're expecting it to drop.
Okay.
I think this is what we can expect on ETXY.
All right.
So I don't know when ubona njani.
All
right, so we'll just wait and see what happens. Is the market going to respect Lely order block? Lely, you don't check it, it was already mitigated. Lely, this one, it was mitigated by this thing.
I see.
The market ya break structure lapha down. This one came and tapped into it and went down. So that's why we're leaving this one. But lapha maybe it made base. You can also a scalp trade. La. Yeah, ukuselenya okuncane nje. Right, so EU, I just marked it up nje ekuseni. But we can just start to singayiqalisa. Right, EU, you can take us through.
Okay. Yenza ukuthi chat lakho lingani liyagcwala yilokhu zenye. Okay. Something of that nature.
Lapha 1 hour la.
This is 1 hour, all right.
So 1 hour.
All right. All right. Vele ngokubona kwami, we're in a downtrend. All right. Ngokubona kwami, we're in a downtrend and you are phansi la.
Yes.
So what I think we might happen, because we've got like a break to the upside. And the market closing on the upside here. So what is one? This is today and this is Friday. This is This is today. This is Friday. This is Thursday. So this is last week's high.
Yes.
This is last week's low. That's where liquidity lies there. And so
let me mark those areas.
Okay.
Let me mark them.
Last week's high and last week's low.
I will keep my drawings so that we just start afresh putting drawings. All right, so here we have the low. So this one is previous week low, and then we have the
high of the week there. And so now can you get closer to that area?
All right.
Something and then what we got was what we had was we could say that this is more like a bigger change of character. And because one, here we had a break of structure to the downside. And here also we had a break of structure to the downside. But now Lely order block it it wasn't strong enough to break a foot to the downside.
The downside, yes.
So we break above that point, and then also create maybe change of character corner, and
yes,
and then in it doing that, this is more like a bigger change of character. I'm gonna go in down, and so let me just erase it. So since we have a bigger change of character there, then we mark out our order blocks 8. There's this area here, which the market has already tapped into. Sorry, I was okay. Then we have this area as well here, and as an area of interest. And so in these two areas, what I usually look at is we might get, because of this area is an area of liquidity, and then you have, but this is the previous weekly low. What we got from DXY also matters, because with DXY we're not yet finished going up. So if we're not yet finished going up on DXY, it means that here we're still yet to go down, take out the weekly low, then formulate something of this nature and go up with our order block based to lama entries to la. So that's what I would likely to expect on peso allow.
All right.
On
so
EU.
First one DXY, which what's happened the previous weekly high. So so this was the previous weekly high lay and lay.
Then I weekly low.
This one if you go on EU, the previous weekly low is still hasn't been taken out. So won't I will have divergence or anything won't.
So we're still prices are still yet to go down. And we might actually get a scalp buy here. Maybe it might come and end there. Look at that. Maybe this is about this H1 and maybe on a 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour, there is some sort of pattern angel. So
let me quote 4 hours. This is H4. This is your H4.
Anjabo.
This is your H4.
We're going to pattern yakon. So if we get a drop here, and then we get buyers coming here, we might likely finish the locus in there. Sorry. Just remove all this. And so if we get a drop here to that area, we might also see a buying power here as to maybe trap others, since today is a Monday. So we might end the day more like in a consolidation phase, and then from there we have to get a drop to the downside, which will come and take out the previous weekly low. A drop to the downside, which will take out the previous weekly low, come hit there. Maybe on a Thursday, on a Friday, somewhere there. That's when we'll be able to get into a position where we're going to order block.
Yes.
Going to the upside, because we have liquidity all over here, There's liquidity on the previous weekly high, liquidity up above that side. So with those areas, liquidity has to be taken out. And we can see that the market now wants to shift towards this other side, towards the buying area. But now they will not shift without having to trap or stand into the wrong side. So it has to first take out all these buyers here before it can actually go up. So in them trapping, that's them taking out the weekly low, which is because we have buyers in those areas. We have buyers here. We have buyers here. in this previous weekly low. So their stop losses angaphi angaphansi la. So if their stop losses are below here, they have to be taken out before they can go up completely. Hence they are leaving even a fair value gap wonke lawa. If they might even leave this because they know that they're gonna take it out in the future.
Yes.
Then if we check again, if we go on a monthly time frame, we look at our monthly high. Our
monthly.
Those are also good areas ukuthi ukhangele. And yakho is a shift isibuka ngalo.
Yes.
And you want on a monthly. Firstly, let me just to zoom it out.
Like so.
Something Then on a monthly, firstly we have what? Sorry, man. Move.
All right.
On monthly, we have system. On monthly, we have that break of structure to the downside here, or you can even take this as well. And then now this is our monthly high, previous monthly high, and we have a previous monthly low. This is probably our yearly low, and this let me see. Right now we're on June, so June, May.
This October, yeah.
This last year. Last year's low, and play high.
The current year ilapha la.
Okay. Lele yiphi le lapha le.
Iliphe. This one is 2021.
So
this is June 2021.
Lege.
This is February 2018.
2018. All right. So between the period of 10 years, 10 years, in the period of 10 years, we have this as the high end, which is an area of liquidity. Also, this is an area of liquidity because the market didn't take out these two highs. And after it broke the structureless, all this is fair value gap here. That was left behind. All here, Gonkela. Left fair value gap. All right.
All right. Yeah.
And so this area for me is more like liquidity, and even though langapa, it's more like liquidity. So I'm expecting that the market maybe isn't a dropper filling up this fair value gap, then a rise to that area over there. But of course, it will take time. It's more like 2-3 years time maybe. And then
not even 3 years.
Probably more. This is monthly. This is probably gonna take
even less time to come to this place. I want even 2 months. 2 months or 1.5 months. Because as you can see, and we have got an engulfing pattern la. Meaning lapa this following month it might be a weak, it might be a doji or just a weak candle or a retracement candle. A doji or a retracement candle, then the following month is gonna go down. So this might just suggest with EU we have to look for more of selling opportunities than buying opportunities. Of course, you can get buying opportunities, but ama opportunities azabe ebhadala kakhulu
selling opportunities.
Option. Yes.
Well, you can even put an option. Can I put it 3 months time? Sell.
Yes. But, you can just sell and hold.
So in terms of monthly is concerned, and so we might actually get prices to the downside for the next 2 months or so. Might be selling. Then from there we might get seeing Guti also my fundamentals. How do they push the market towards the downside? How the fundamentals actually push a market towards the downside, because this is a POS.
Yes.
And the order block la corner here, it wasn't mitigated or anything. Ayithintwanga lapho futhi kule fair value gap ungawukhangela futhi khona ama 3 candles lawa didn't even reach that fair value gap. They just reached there. They didn't fill up that block. So you might actually get prices to the higher side. Ningas also there's Avatrade lawana that Avatrade OM labo W.
Yes.
OM labo W. Which well we don't. So this is an M, then a retracement, then to the downside. This is more like
oh, looking it so man. Right, like so.
Is an M, and then this is our retracement here. This is our area, lapha in market, where we might likely to see the market is yesha. And it's more like a neckline ega M. It's more like a strong support. This was an area of strong support. Previous support becomes current resistance. So once we broke through that area, now it acts as resistance. So that is why maybe the market might go down here up to that area, and then, or maybe even break even further down, seeing as done. But I highly doubt that. But anyways, I want to get then from there we might get prices to the upside, say city. So seeing Uguti DXY also young up in the long run, because if EU is going to buy, that means that DXY, we said that America will be having much trouble. So we are just anticipating and analyzing America in the next coming 4 years. What are the influencing events? What are the things that are going to be there in the next 4 years that could make America great or America weak? So that's how I usually analyze when I'm looking at like long-term items. That's what I usually do. So this is more like a technical analysis of it.
Technical.
Because we have to fundamentally, sentimental as well, that you also need to focus on and actually learn from. Then from there you know which in terms of fundamentals, America is raising interest rates or this. In terms of sentiment, what are the people's confidence in terms of the US dollar is concerned? So that's what I usually do. And again, you're going to okay.
This week, what is your bias on EU?
This week, 5 weekly time frame.
As of this week, which one you are looking to look for which trades more?
I'm looking for sales more. So the same thing I was doing last week. I was to go doing and saying, yay, go to so umbulele morale. And so and on the weekly, we took out this high.
Yes.
But the market failed to close above that area. And so we were more like on an uptrend. More like on an uptrend moving up. But the market failed. So if the market comes and closes below that area, creating an MS market maker